Hey, what's going on, dudes and dudettes? It's Pip Surfer with another daily update for the Cowabunga system. Today is Wednesday, August 27, 2008. And just want to go ahead and get right into it. First thing I want to do is just answer some of the questions from yesterday's post. I told you guys I would answer, whenever I could. The first one is from ST Carey. And the basic question is, why when entry patterns are formed do I wait for the candle to close? The big reason is because, you may lose some pips if you don't jump right in, but at the same time, you're not seeing the whole story until a candle has closed. Sometimes a candle can open up and it could actually form the signal, but then right at the very end it retraces right back up, and then it's not a signal. It ends up not, turning out to be a valid signal. So that's the reason why you always want to wait for the candles to close. I know some systems will allow you to go in right at the open, but I'm always more comfortable waiting until I've seen the entire story for that candle, whether it's a 15-minute chart, 4-hour chart, daily chart, weekly chart, whatever it is, because you don't want to just go in without knowing the whole story. So, good question though. Next one is from Tito Dalla at Hotmail. And vacation was well timing right after the honeymoon. Any idea how much you would have lost to trade the signals those days? No, I actually didn't even look at the charts. I'm assuming maybe by the 4 question marks that there were a lot of possible losses, I guess, for that week that I was out. That might be the case, but losses shouldn't really be that big of a deal if you are practicing good money management. I mean, I've seen drawdown periods, that have been pretty bad, but nothing to the point where I'm really getting scared. And that's the thing you gotta remember. If you are feeling nervous and you're taking a lot of losses and it's really affecting your account, you need to rethink the way that you're handling your money management. Losses, of course, aren't that doesn't make anybody happy, but it shouldn't affect you so much to where it affects your trading and you become more hesitant, or you start to question something where otherwise you wouldn't have. So try not to let the string of losses affect you too much. I know it's hard to do because we're all humans, but remember, you want to kind of keep your emotions in check. Not to say that you should be a robot, but continue to trade. Drawdowns happen. So good question, good point there. So that was it for the comments. Remember, feel free if you have any questions of anything, just ask. I'll try to answer them. So right now we're going to go ahead and go into the update for today. I'll open up the 4-hour chart, and it's pretty much the same story as yesterday. Here's what my chart looked like before midnight. You could see the trend change candle was down. That was made on August 22nd, and throughout the whole day the trend remained down because there were no new trend change candles. So today I only look for short trades once again, and that's it for the 4-hour chart. Now we go down to the 15-minute chart, and I'm going to move it back to just before midnight so you can see what it looked like when I started trading for today. Okay, and the first thing I want to do is pull up my calendar events for the day, see what news events are coming out. And if you look at it, the only major news event for us was the U.S. core durable goods orders, and that was at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And other than that, we were pretty much free to take any trades. So 8:30 was the only time we wanted to look out for. And now we can begin our trading day. And remember, we're only looking for short trades. So I go one candle at a time, and these are 15 minutes each. And we are looking for short trades. Here we have our first crossover. It's at 145. There's no news around, so we're okay. Let's look at the indicators. RSI is below 50. Stochastic's trending down. MACD is negative, but the previous candle, MACD was already negative. So this is not a signal. We would want this to be either happening when MACD goes from positive to negative, or if MACD is positive and starting to lose value. And the reason for this is we don't want to get into any late entries. So I did not enter there. and if you traded today, then you saw that the price actually did move in that favor of the signal. So I wasn't in that one, and I just continue to move on, and we're just still looking for short trades. Nothing going on yet. Okay. And right now it's about 7:30, so we're approaching core durable goods orders. It's 8 o'clock. By this point, I'm not even going to take a trade if I see a signal because it's close to the news. And here's the news candle right here. You can see that, excuse me, you can see the sharp movement there caused by the news. And if you look at the next candle, which is the 8:45 / 9 o'clock candle, it formed a crossover here for a short trade, and this is okay to take if the indicators match up because it's after news, and it wasn't formed on a news candle. RSI is below 50, stochastics are trending down, and if we look at MACD, it was already negative. So once again, close call but no trade, and you could see that if we move forward, it would have been a nice winner for us. So we missed out twice there, which can be, crummy, for lack of a better word. When you miss out on pips like this, it can really be frustrating, and I'm not gonna lie, I was frustrated. I followed the rules, wasn't able to get anything today, and that's just how it goes sometimes. But can't be too anxious. Don't bend the rules for anything. Let me rephrase that. Don't bend the rules unless it's absolutely necessary. I mean, you got to use your minds there. That's what they're there for. But in this case, it was pretty clear cut. At this point, of course, when we look in hindsight, yeah, that was a trade miss there. But at this point right here, you don't really know anything, so all you have to do is rely on your system. And in this case, it wasn't a signal, so no entry. Simple as that. And that was pretty much it. So once again, I didn't even enter the markets, and I've been really antsy, and I'm really anxious to get back in. But like I said, you want to give yourself the best chances for wins, and today we just weren't able to do that. So that's pretty much it. Again, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. I'm here, and I'll try to help as much as I can. And that is all. So I hope you all have a good day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Later, dudes.